Hey, Melanie Beckler here with ask-angels.com. In this video, we're going to talk about clairaudience. Clairaudience is the psychic skill and ability of hearing. And specifically, it's hearing beyond the physical. So hearing into the higher realms and dimensions of existence, hearing the guidance of your angels, messages from the ascended masters, and even the insights and guidance and wisdom of your higher self and your intuition. Many people are clairaudient without realizing it because they expect this psychic sense to operate in a way that's more drastic, more pronounced, more like how you're listening and hearing me right now. And the reality is that clairaudience can sometimes happen in this way where you hear externally, but more often than not, especially when you're first becoming clairaudient and opening your gift of psychic hearing, clairaudience unfolds through an internal voice. It's not just hearing your own thoughts, but rather hearing the guidance of spirit, hearing insight and messages in an internal voice. So how do you develop your clairaudience? How do you boost your ability to psychically hear? The first way is to quite simply raise your vibration, to become a vibrational match with the teachings and insights and love of your higher self, the ascended masters, and the angels. By raising yourself in vibration, you're naturally in much closer alignment with the angelic realm, with the higher realms, which makes it easier for you to hear the guidance and messages and support that is available to you right here and now. And one of the simplest ways to raise your vibration is to first pay attention to what you're putting into your body, making sure you're preparing your physical vessel for this higher vibration with good healthy food and water and plenty of fruits and vegetables. Next, actually fill yourself up with more love and light. And you can do this in conjunction with asking your angels to help. So quite simply, imagine light all around you, call in the presence of your guides and angels. Guides and angels, please step forward now. Help me to raise my vibration, to open my heart, to expand my energy so that I'm in closer alignment vibrationally with you. And from this place of expanded, open, connected to love and light of the higher realms, I ask that you support me in clearly hearing your guidance. Help me to open my clairaudience and ability to hear in the higher realms. I ask this according to divine will for the highest and greatest good, and so it is. And know that when you ask, your team and spirit will absolutely help. Now there's a few more things. Because, as I mentioned, clairaudience often works as an internal voice, it's important that you quiet your own internal voice in order to hear. Your angels are speaking to you, but if your mind is running in a loop of limiting thoughts and worries and beliefs and even just thinking about all kinds of stuff, that rises to the surface and blocks out your ability to hear in spirit. So this is why meditation is so key for opening all of your psychic abilities and opening clairaudience specifically, because when you quiet your mind, when you open your heart, when you tune into the light around you, and ask your angels for help from an elevated place of vibration with a clear mind and an open heart, you have created the space to receive clairaudient information, to hear the angels' messages, and to receive angelic guidance. So practicing meditation is going to empower you to be able to quiet your mind as needed. Meditation may seem challenging at first, but the more you practice through guided angel meditations, through just sitting and focusing within and focusing on your breathing, even through doing things like meditation walks or the heart breathing exercise that you can check that video out here on YouTube as well, you're going to support yourself in learning to quiet your mind and become open and receptive to hear in the higher realms. In addition, practicing listening. Really listen to others when they're speaking to you. Quiet the internal voice that just wants to think of things to respond with, and be present, open, and receptive to what other people are saying, because this is the same way you're going to need to listen to receive the clairaudient insight from Spirit. And finally, practice. A great way to begin to become aware of how your sense of clairaudience works is to use your imagination. And so sit with your eyes closed and go through that process I shared with you of calling in your angels, imagining light all around you, opening your heart, expanding your energy body, and then imagine you're hearing into the angelic realm. What does the tone sound like? Is there a melody or a musical vibration? Imagine this now with your internal hearing sense. If your ego mind chimes in that you don't know what that sounds like, okay, shift. Imagine hearing a stream flowing through the forest. Hear the water. Or hear the sound of waves crashing onto the shore. Listen with your internal voice to the sound of birds chirping, or any other sound you can think of. Just practice listening for it, hearing it internally rather than externally, and this is going to support you in opening your psychic sense of clairaudience by really just becoming more aware of how you receive audible information internally. And finally, I just want to reiterate, ask your angels for help. Angels, help me open my clairaudience. And when you ask, then be sure to act upon the intuitive guidance you receive about changes to make in your habits or dietary choices, about practices to implement like yoga or meditation, things to help you de-stress, quiet your ego mind, raise your vibration, and expand your light, because an open heart, an expanded consciousness, expanded light presence opens your subtle psychic senses, opens your clairaudience, and so much more. So ask your angels to help, and then let go of the outcome. Surrender the outcome over to divine will, and just let yourself be open, receptive, and willing to take steps to raise your vibration, to practice, to listen, and to open your clairaudience, your psychic sense of clear hearing that is available to you here and now when you ask for help, listen for guidance, trust and act upon the guidance you receive, and keep taking steps to stand in your full authentic light, your vibrant spirit shining, your heart open, because this raises your vibration and brings your psychic gifts and ability, clairaudience, into your awareness, into the present moment, here and now. Okay? Clairaudience is such a beautiful gift and a way of experiencing the spiritual realms. So give those things I mentioned a try. If you have some experiences with clairaudience, I would love to hear about them. So leave me a comment below and thumbs up this video and subscribe if you haven't already. If you have, thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you soon.